Morgan, and today I am going to show you one way that I do a braided updo with a side part. So what I ended up doing for this, first of all, was I sectioned off my hair like in a line down the side, and because my hair is like, what's the word, has enough, like I'd say like weight to it, it tends to, like if I, like it oftentimes will stay like this without me needing to clip it. So, but if you need to, you can use like hair clips or something to keep it down here while I work on, or while I focus on this side. And for this, I could either start it like clear at the back down there, or I could start with like just braiding in the front here. And I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by braiding in the front, because I tend to, like, I feel like when I start the braid closer to the top of the hair, it's like I get less hairs that like fall out, and so I do like styles that are like braided all braided from the scalp. Okay, and then I'm just not sure how much it is or isn't visible with my arm in the way, but I'm just braiding down here kind of in a like line down the side. I'm just directing it, directing the braid to where I want it to go. And then I'm trying to make sure that it stays fairly even. I'm getting all of this here, and then the rest of it should fall to this side. I'm just making sure I get everything that would be falling on this side here. And then I adjust my hands, however, my arms sometimes, and as long as I'm keeping like the same direction with the way that I'm weaving the hair, it seems like it works fine. I need to, I'm knocking my comb around, whoops, okay. And just braiding to the ends. And this can take a little bit of time, especially on hair that's like smaller, like a smaller section of hair. I feel like it takes a little bit slower than braiding on like a big section of hair. And oh my gosh, I forgot to get my hair tied up from here. Please don't let this knock that over. I'm gonna just grab these real quick. Okay. My apologies for that. I forgot to get my hair ties out before I started doing the video, and that is a problem. Yeah. So I'm sorry that probably tilted the camera a little bit, because I'm using the thing that I hold my hair ties in order to keep the camera upright, like from falling over. Or, well, it's technically my phone's camera, but... Okay, and then I just braid down towards pretty close to the end. It doesn't have to be like perfect. It's just however long works. And I would have, this type of hair tie was the easiest to get, but I do prefer to use like thinner types, smaller hair ties for the ends of my hair. Because otherwise I have to like wrap it around a bunch of times like this, and then it goes like quite high up. Okay. And now we're going to just like brush this side, and then you can decide, like, if you have hairs that you want to leave out or that you want to section out, you can just like section those and be like, I'm going to use this to like style down the front. Like, that is something that you can do, and that's something that I would say to do before braiding if you intend to do that. And then I drop my comb. Yeah, this setup isn't like the most ideal setup in the world, but I'm working with what I have in my house. Okay. And then I just section out, like, okay, which 3 strands do I want to start off with? So here, here, and here. And then you can go like over from the top, or you can go under from the bottom. I prefer to go under from the bottom, but that's just always been my personal, preference. So you can do whatever you prefer or whatever's easiest for you. Okay. I think that both styles of braid have like the same amount of hold and stuff. It's just a matter of what's easier for you and what you like the look on the outside to be, I guess. And then I try, and when I'm bringing hairs in, I'll bring like sometimes it works best to like bring my hand all the way down to like make sure that I don't accidentally cause any tangles. Then I need to continue to work the way back, and that means that I think it is going to turn here, but also like I probably should be bringing try and make it so that okay, let's adjust it like this. I need my hands to be back here for this part. Okay, and then this one under there, so this goes under here. Okay. And I think I've braided all the way to the bottom here now, because I want it to end around here and around here. Like I want it to end in the like side back area of my hair for this particular style. And then I'm going to continue to braid like all the way down once I've got everything attached there. Again, I'm just braiding, which is, I find it to be quite soothing, so I'm sorry if my voice is quite like low or quiet, etc., because it's, yeah, I find this to be quite a soothing, relaxing thing to do, so like I'm not super talkative usually when I'm doing like hairstyling. Okay. And then I'm almost at the end here, so I'm going to just again attach a hair tie to the end. And again, I probably, like ideally I would be working with smaller hair ties, but I'm just working with what I have right now. And I'm going to just camera a little bit because I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing with the back. I'm going to do, I believe, like a twist over, possibly twist a third time, and then to make it into like an updo, and then I'm going to pin. And so I'm going to try and make it so that you can see that on camera, which I believe would be, let me adjust this. Okay, I think this is fine. So I'm taking the two strands of hair here, and then I'm wrapping them around like I'm doing like the first part of a knot. Okay, and then adjusting that, and then I'm going to do that second time. And then I'm going to come in around and like bring this down again. And then I'm going to start like bringing these ends underneath to hide the like ponytail and the ponytail holder. And then once I'm happy with the shape, I just take some pins and then I start securing the hairstyle back. And again, this would be a hairstyle where I would typically use like smaller poly bands. Like I find that works. Those are a little bit easier to fully hide compared to like a very thick ponytail in a contrast color. And then I typically I tend to go just around the head when I do the pins, like, and that way I secure every part, but it's just a matter of whatever works best for you. You might find that you get away with less pins than my hair uses, or you might like need more pins. It's just like different people's hair is different, and that's okay. Yeah. And this is just, like, my hair is quite clean today, so it was, like, I would describe this as a style that it's like having the braid from the top probably helps to hold it stable despite my hair being a bit slippery. Yeah, but I would say this style would also work on hair that's a little bit greasy, so hair that hasn't been washed for a few days, this would probably still work completely fine and possibly even better on. And I think I've made it all the way around with my pins. I'm just gonna like feel and try and make sure everything is in place. And the reality is, I think it might be a little bit thicker here than here. Like, it might not be 100% symmetrical, and it's just really whatever you like. If it helps you, you could use like mirror to see the back of your head while styling this double braided updo. But yeah, this is a hairstyle that I do on myself, and it's just a variation for like if I want to part my hair a different way or something. Like, it's just another way to keep my hair up while still looking elegant. And I'm sorry that I keep accidentally like moving my brush. So thank you, and thank you for watching, and I hope that this shows that it is absolutely possible to do a lot of different hairstyles on yourself. Sometimes ones that are like that may seem difficult to do can be fairly simplistic. So like just realize that like there are a lot of things that you probably can do that look harder than they actually are. So yeah, thank you, and I hope that you have a great day.